this again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take 3.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
So we are back today, 2 weeks later, and we're gonna do a quick follow-up with the results of the wear of the NSI gels, the builder in a bottle. So on this hand we did clear, and this one we did blush.
Mm-hmm.
And not much of a difference.
Nope.
Same wear. So let's just kind of do a close-up and see. This one has absolutely zero lifting, absolutely zero lifting, and this one has a little sliver. This one has a little sliver. This one has a little starting, tiny bit.
That's after 2 weeks.
Yeah, of
That's
kind of
bad.
abuse, right? So, and this hand is also very good. This one looks like a tiny one. This one is good.
Little bit.
These two, I guess you use these ones more too, right? Yeah, not too bad. So the color is still good. The shine is decent. This one, I think, I don't know why it's a little bit more dull. One thing that I wanted to actually mention that NSI suggested is that these gels are not really like a one-step gels. They are supposed to be used with the top coat, so that's why the shine is a little bit off, but I just wanted to do like a quick overlay and see how they look without the top coat. So I think quite decent.
Yeah.
I don't see a difference in color or anything like that, like I mentioned.
Oh, everything wore really well. I have no complaints.
Yeah. They're growing out nicely too, because we started a month ago with quite short nails like this, I would say, and they're growing out nicely as well. Okay, so today we're going to do something different. So I did ask a question on my YouTube channel, and I asked the viewers what they wanted to see, and the choices were Amore, which I just have samples of, and Light Elegance, and sadly I don't have Light Elegance. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, but it didn't. So I'm going to do something different. So on this hand, I'm going to use the Amore here, the Bonder gel, and the Crystal Sculpt, which is like a builder medium viscosity kind of gel. And then we're going to do, and I think one of my viewers, Lela, is going to be very happy because she requested actually both of them. But this is a perfect opportunity to do a quick review of these gels. I chose these 3 because this Smooth Ice gel is the most flexible one, and from our experience with these beautiful nails, they need a flexible product, otherwise they lift. So we're going to be using the Flawless Bond Base. We're going to be using Smooth Ice and Brilliant and Universal, which is the top gloss.
We're going to do that on this hand.
Oh my god. And then I also have, and we'll do, actually, I'm going to split it in 2 videos, just so it's kind of, you know, what would you say it is?
We're going to do a part 1.
Yeah, and part 2.
And a part 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So I will show you in this part 2 the difference in viscosity of these products as well. Okay, so let's go with the prep. Okay. Sorry. Thank you. Keep looking.
Okay.
We're going to be prepping. I'm going to show a prep with electric file on one hand, and the second hand I'm going to prep by hand, just so the viewers that are not e-filing can also kind of benefit from this video when it comes to shaping. All right. Are we ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
So I'm going to start off with shortening these nails, and then removing
The product.
Well, I'm not going to remove all of it, but I'm going to bevel it down, and I'm just going to see if there is any free edge separation. It doesn't look like there was any, actually. I can't believe how... Your nails are better than the majority of my clients. Like, you actually, which is shocking. I know, I don't know what people do with the nails.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I am not forgiving at all. I treat my hands quite terribly, actually.
So with such short nails, I'm not going to shorten with EFILE because that would be kind of difficult. So I'm going to do this by hand. Am I hurting you?
No. Why, is there an indication that you hurt me?
Yeah, your fingers kind of are going a little stiff.
My hand shaking?
No, stiff hands.
Oh. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
So I prefer to do this part with the metal file because I don't know, these files, I think I can do.
It just doesn't feel like it's taking down as much per kind of stroke, I guess.
And I find this one, just because it's such a thin file, it just kind of gets into the little grooves a little bit better, like here.
You get less bending too. You can go
Yeah,
more
that's
pressure,
the
and it's
thing,
going to
yeah.
actually hold up to the.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any flex out of it. Where with the other ones, unfortunately, you kind of do.
Yeah, they're more kind of for shaping.
But then the price kind of reflects that too.
Yeah, but these ones you can use over and over. Oh my gosh, over and over.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm going to attempt to do these nails in like one step, meaning I'm still gonna use the top coat. I'm gonna probably shape them, but we'll see how they turn out. And I'm just pushing back the proximal nail fold. The cuticle is left here behind, but as I'm prepping the nail, the cuticle is going to be removed. So there is no point of me now like really working and spending too much time on the cuticle. This is going to happen once I'm removing the shape. Removing the shine. So I'm not gonna do it twice. All right, so sometimes when there's oil on my hands, this machine gets a little. So
makes sense.
yeah. So I'm using a fine sanding band on a quite a low speed. And now I'm staying only on the product. And I'm going to remove, just the edge of the free edge. Just the amount of, a small amount of gel from the free edge, just to kind of reseal everything. And you know, this gel actually files very well. I have to admit. And I kind of remove the dust with my hand, with my thumb, because that makes kind of the lifting visible. If I see any areas that are more white, that means they are lifted. And when it comes to bitten nails, actually, or super short nails, or people that have tendency, well, that have biting tendencies, they benefit from maintenance appointments that are scheduled a little bit more often.
Yes.
Because if they kind of go too long, they tend to sometimes just, when one nail goes, the rest goes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we want to avoid it. And the natural nail I'm going to prep with my prepper bit from Erica. going to. So there is a lifted part, so I'm staying behind the lifted part. I'm not filing on it. And this will flake off. Not sure if it's visible. No.
Yep.
So really filing on the lifted area doesn't make sense because that lifted area is just going to be removed anyway. So then you're gonna have to file the surrounding area. So you see you have the lifting here, and this is what I'm going to do. Kind of like little zigzags. Barely touch it. So now this is ready to kind of pop.
There you go.
And I go around with my finger like this to see if I got everything, and I did. Perfect. You know, this seems very actually solid. So this,
yeah.
Underneath this product we had Light Elegance One Step, which impressed me big time.
Yep.
It was
worked out really well.
Yeah, we had like 0 lifting.
Yep.
It looked really good.
I think that's one of the first times I've
best.
actually had a product not lift at all because I'm very prone to lifting.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to matter what we put on. There's usually a decent amount, but
you know what doesn't lift on you really? The soak-up gel.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the newer ones at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because the older ones, you know, circa 12 years ago, 11, 10 years ago, not so much. Those ones, it was just I could, peel it right off the nail.
But back then too...
It was new, it was different.
And we were, like, also, you have to not
different.
forget that
we
learned too. We're all different.
We're all different.
It was a different world.
It was a different time. But, yeah. Well, you know what? Lots has changed in that amount of time, and
okay, let's just do it this way, so I don't twist your finger here.
Yeah, I don't need you
about
breaking my thumb.
I have my filter set to low, just so I don't make a lot of...
So does it sound like there's a helicopter in here?
Yeah, well, it's very quiet, but it's funny how the camera picks up that noise more than you actually hear it here. Yeah. It's I have the Nova Flare, which I'm very happy with. I also have the Carbon matte, and it really helps with the smells. Like with acrylic, completely removes the smell. Alright, so this is the last bit of lifting that we're seeing here. There we go. That came off nicely. Alright. So now we're going to switch.
Switching?
To this bit. It's a diamond one. And it's a, I think, what's the name of this barrel? I don't know. Some. I'm gonna add a link in the description box.
To what?
To the bit from Erica. I need a brush here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to use a brush to clean off these nails, because especially when people are kind of lifters, you have to make sure that you do everything extremely clean and well in advance. And with this step, you really have to pay attention that your bit is really nice and flat, that you're not doing this, because it's very easy to do this because there's a gel in a way here. So try to be really as flat as you can. now I can see that there was a
little bit of lifting
a
there.
little bit of lifting left. But you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm gonna finish this whole step and then go back. Because sometimes when you kind of keep going back and forth, it
Waste
just
time.
slows you down, yeah. So just make that mental note. Something needs to be done, and that's it. Isn't it amazing how the skin around the nails is trained? It's much better now.
Yes.
Because it was kind of overgrown.
It was.
So in a month, we're seeing big difference. Without cutting, without like semi-surgery here. So I'm going to do this.
There's no need for cutting, there's no need for bleeding.
No, like excessive, anything excessive.
Yeah.
It's just regular appointments. That's all you need. That was easy. Just see a little flake here. This is 180 grit. All right, we're done here.
You got the lifting off?
That was easy. Yes, I did. See, I was so fast and effective that you didn't even know that I did it. Got good. All right, so let's wipe these with a cleanser, scrub. And I actually use my nails on the sides to make sure that I can get all the, and even on the ends. So I'm going to do unthinkable. I'm gonna actually cure these ones with my old tunnel lamp.
Wait.
Not the LED. Yeah, because these are old gels. I'm not sure these are the UV. So we're gonna use the
And
old.
a bust out Big Bertha?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm actually liking the old lamps. We had a very good conversation on the CNTC forum, and I got so many responses. And because I kind of almost have a feeling that the builders cure a little bit better in the UV lamp, and they burn less
With
and
the
everything else.
with the UV bulbs, you mean?
Yeah, with the old UV lamps. Well, they're all UV, but you know, the traditional ones.
Well, I mean, you have the LED style bulbs, and then you
and
have the actual, like the UV.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, the old-fashioned
Yeah,
lamps.
and I know what you mean. But we have to make sure that they know what you mean.
You guys know what I mean, right? Just going to get into that corner. Yeah, so I don't know, I just have a feeling they cure better. So, this is the bonder. This bonder is really well known for being an excellent bonder. Okay, so this brush, I'm gonna actually work this gel into this brush a little bit. And this is the Magic brush, number 7.
And by magic, she means by magic,
Yes.
not
It's not a
magical
magic brush.
Yeah, it's not a good luck brush here.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is, but not that kind.
Okay, so I'm making sure that the brush is nice and soft. And now we're going to apply this. And this bonder gel does not have to be like scrubbed in or anything. It just needs to be applied in a nice and good coat.
And we're doing what, 2 coats?
This is the bonding gel, so we're going to do a coat of bonder and then a coat of that sculpting gel. That's it.
That's it.
And then we'll see. I probably will file, shape the nails after.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really kind of working this gel into the nail. Because the thicker gels, they need to be kind of, which this one is not super thick, but it's kind of, it's there. So it's not a super runny gel, so it's not going to like flow into the little grooves by itself. You kind of have to help it a little bit. And the bonding gel from AMORE has to be cured for 20 minutes in a UV.
20 minutes?
Sorry, 20 seconds. God,
I was gonna say,
know.
holy
That's
macaroni, that's like the longest time I've ever heard.
Yeah, that would not be magic.
No.
Okay.
No, that'd be terrible.
All right.
Could you imagine 20-year cure, like, or 20-year? Oh,
It's
geez.
getting
20
worse.
minutes.
It goes on the light.
It just keeps getting better and better. Wow, I have not seen this guy in a long time.
Okay. So we're gonna
Yeah, let's just try. Let's
Now
not
with
move it
this-
around. Let's,
Yes.
No. Is the lens supposed to make that noise?
No, it's gonna zap your hand.
Don't say that, because my hand's actually kind of.
Okay, it's been 20 seconds. What are we doing? Okay, crystal sculpt. So now we're going with the crystal sculpt.
You're gonna.
I leave it on because this lamp does not have a timer. Don't ask why.
Because it's old?
No, it actually used to have a timer, but the way I used to work was that I didn't need a timer because I was kind of going back and forth and I was timing with my timer. So, okay, don't laugh.
Okay.
So I actually bought this lamp, I believe, at a trade show from Light Elegance, and they actually kind of changed this lamp, modified it especially for me. So this lamp is worth like a lot of money.
$1 million.
It's vintage.
It's vintage.
And it's like
been
special,
custom modded.
Yeah, by probably Jim McConnell,
Yeah.
the famous chemist. And so I'm going to try to kind of like put some gel in here to really encase the nail and flash cure it in the lamp. Just for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. Pull it out. You waiting for the burn to happen?
It's already started.
Oh really?
Middle finger.
How was it? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was more gel. How bad was it?
Not really. Just,
I find, yeah,
it's like a light tingle.
Yeah. It's not like a knife in your nail.
No.
Actually, so this one applies really well.
The LED I find to be worse just because it cures a lot faster. So, I mean, you have a lot more energy kind of going on in
all
a
at
very short
once.
period of time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that heat spike can be very.
Okay, don't move your hand, please.
I'm sorry, I was shifting.
Okay, so
you took the wind out of my sails. I was talking about something, and it was kind of relevant to what was going on, and
it went.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay, pull it out.
Sorry. Heat spike on the first finger.
On this one?
Yes. But it's just like this little kind of fade in and fade out. Like
Yeah. It's very gentle. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I kind of.
It's like just a light warmth.
I kind of built it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I really like the consistency of this gel. It's kind of the same consistency as the base, to be honest with you.
Mm.
So I'm kind of pushing it up in the...
Twisting the thumb.
Oh my god. There we go. See, now the line of light shows me that we have enough. Alright, goes in the lamp. And now we're gonna cure this for 2 minutes. Any heat? Any feedback?
On the thumb.
Okay. But it's very gentle, no?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not like someone's taking a hot needle and jamming it into my nail bed. Because that's always fun.
Mm-hmm. That will wake you up.
That's a wonderful customer experience.
Not.
Unless you're into that type of thing, then hey,
Then maybe.
It's bonus.
I'm going, depending on the shine of this product, I might use it as a top coat. This might work out. And I'm going to shape it with this. It's a very fine carbide.
Mm-hmm. Who makes the carbide?
I don't know. I got it from Nails House. It's really fine. So I love it for removing...
From Joey and Swan at Nails House.
Yes.
Might I add. Because they're amazing.
They're amazing.
Shameless plug. But truth be told, no, they're absolutely fantastic. Anybody within the GTA, I highly suggest you go to Nails R Us.
Yeah, they ship.
Check them out.
And they ship all over Canada.
They do actually, yeah. You can hit them up online. I think it's what, nailsrus.com or .ca?
I think .ca. I'm gonna leave the link below as well.
Yeah, we will leave you a link below. Go check them out. Go order some product.
Yeah, they're good. They're not paying us to make this video whatsoever.
No, they're not.
But they have all the shellac, they have brisa, they have the retention, they have API, they have entity, they have, oh my god, they have the Karen wax. Karen, that's how you pronounce it? C-A-R-O-N, Karen.
Okay.
Karen wax. Yeah. Amazing for facial waxing, incredible.
They have magic.
They have magic gel.
Magic's there.
Yeah, okay, so that's great. Which that's the next video.
Yeah.
What else do they have? They have gelish. They have gelish.
Yeah.
They have Aerovex filters.
Yes, they do.
The filters, and they have a whole bunch of files at a good price, buffers, tips if you guys use. They have lamps. They have
spare bottles, spare brushes.
Yeah, that too. They actually have, which I didn't know, the Brisa old lamp bulbs. I saw them
they
there
still
last
carry
time.
them?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they did stop for a while, but everybody was complaining at C&D, like the C&D users, that they like the old lamps, so I think they still have them.
That's always good to know, guys. You can always pick up your old school UV bulbs.
Yeah, I don't think they
at
have
Nails
them.
R Us.
I don't think they have them online in their online store though. So I
might
looked
have to
for
call.
them. Yeah, you might have to call.
Yeah.
Okay, give me this one.
Please.
Let's see.
You're so rude.
Please. Oh, this has a very good shine. Okay, so I actually use pure acetone. So yes, this has a very good shine.
Oh, I got a fluffer.
Oh, that's okay.
It is not okay. Oh, and Nails R Us also carry hair stuff as well. And by hair stuff,
but
I
it's
mean
not. I don't know if.
Well, no, they carry a multitude
Oh,
of
they
different
also
things.
have.
It's just always good for people to know. Go check them out online. I think they have a lot of things to go check out.
They also have very well tints for the eyebrows.
Oh, that's the stuff they use, right?
Yeah. It's amazing. I've used the Reflectacell and Combinol, I think the name is, and I like the Very White the most.
Yeah.
Very white.
Very white?
Very white tint.
Wow.
That's what I'm using. Very well. Oh my god, very white. It does kind of go in. All right, so I cleaned up the free edge now, and this to even out the surface.
These things used to scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, they used to scare the crap out of me too.
I used to think that if you
touch the skin,
you would shred them.
Yeah, I know.
Apart.
But these ones are good because they don't have the edges. So there was no chance.
That was something that we didn't use for.
Yeah, I mentioned that in one of the videos that I did recently. Is that we were kind of taught that these bits are not necessary for gels.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Yes, here we are.
You can definitely. I mean, the second hand, I'm going to hand file because not everyone has EFILE. But so yeah, I'm gonna show you how I would hand file.
Well, I would like to think that anybody and everybody who's watched these videos probably seen you hand file, so I don't.
No, I don't think so. I don't really show hand filing too much.
Really?
Like the surface? No, because I just started showing hard gels recently.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna see from the profile.
I guess for me it's
Yeah.
one video kind of bleeds into the next, and just over time.
You just don't know what's going on. That's
I don't. I spend most of my time napping when she's doing my nails. I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah, so thank God at least you're like not sleeping right now for a change. No comments.
Oh, there's lots of comments.
In your head.
In my head. Not appropriate for YouTube.
So the surface of this is quite smooth. So I'm going to use a buffer just to kind of buff it. So do you think this is gonna lift or not?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
You know what? It's really hard to tell. So far, I've had a good success with the hard gel, and
Yeah,
you know,
because
I'm hoping that I'll have just as equal success as I had the last couple of times.
and the next video is going to be the Light Elegance Promised gel. We're gonna do natural pink, which is like a very translucent pink.
Well, if everything had showed up yesterday like it was supposed to,
Yeah,
we
then
would be doing Light Elegance today, since that's what the percentage of the poll was.
Yeah, but sadly
That's
life.
not the case.
Well, it's okay. I can at least show magic.
And it's more content more down the road, so
Yeah,
it
exactly.
all works out in the end. It's just that everybody who wanted to see Light Elegance, sorry guys,
Yeah.
you'll have to hold your gitch.
Okay, so now I'm going to use the buffer
And do the buffing.
and do the buffing.
And do the buffing.
With the buffer. So when I do this, I'm not rounding this off. I'm kind of going straight because I don't like the rounded corners too much.
Yeah.
If there is a tiny bit of shine kind of left, it's actually okay. You don't have to remove every little piece.
Because I'm sure people have noticed that there's going to be little flecks
Yeah.
of shine coming from the right around the cuticle area.
In fact, that's
there,
fine.
but that's okay.
I'm just going to kind of
Push things back.
push things back again.
The things.
And these tools, I cannot find. I made a video and a few people suggested where I could find them. Actually, I think one person
With these ones
suggested
here?
Erica, but it's different. Yeah. Dust these babies again.
I think the last bulk amount that we were able to find was, oh boy, that was, I don't know if we're thinking about it at the same time, but we got them from Catherine, right?
Yeah, and you know what? The second time they were not the same.
No, the first batch.
No, the
was-
ones, because I brought them from Singapore myself. I bought them.
Correct.
Yeah,
And they were really good.
yeah.
And the ones we got, I thought there was a batch that we ended up getting from Catherine that were good, and then I think it was the one
Oh,
after
maybe.
that were
Very
not
possible.
so good.
Yeah. Very possible. Now I'm getting the fluffy stuff off. And yes, we're going to use again this as a top coat. I don't know why I cleaned the brush off.
It's a good habit to have, except for when there's fluffers.
So now with each gel, you kind of have to figure it out how thin you can apply it, because obviously you don't want to make this a thick coat, because it's going to add bulk. But you also don't want to go too thin, because then you will have bare patches. So I haven't worked with this product at all, so I don't know how much pressure to apply on this brush, so we will see. So I'm applying like a medium pressure, really. It's not a super thin. but also it's not super thick. With these thicker gels, sometimes you need a minute for them to level a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no shrinking, no movement. Okay, so flash cure.
Put that in the light for a minute.
Just for
And not
seconds.
a minute, I mean,
Yeah,
5
seconds. Okay, and let's do the thumb.
The thumb?
You probably didn't feel any heat, no? Did
No.
you? No, because this is already on.
Well,
First of all,
that
it's
was only 5 seconds, so.
Yeah, and it's already, this coat is on top of like quite thick coat of gel.
Mm-hmm.
So probably you won't feel it, and it's also quite thin. It does look very clear.
I'm curious to see if there's going to be any yellowing after 2 weeks.
Exactly, right?
Because that was the one thing I did notice a little bit.
Which one?
Actually, this recent.
Really?
Yeah. But it was just on the thumb that I noticed a little bit of like kind of a yellowing.
It could be just like a stain or like a, because it didn't look, it looked bright. It didn't have that yellow tinge. Okay, 2 minutes. We will see you guys in 2 minutes.
2 minutes seems like a long time.
I'm sure people don't want to listen to our stupidity.
Maybe
It's not funny,
is.
it's just stupid.
I think it's funny. But that's just because I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 minutes. I'll shut it off.
Holy moly.
Okay, let's wipe this. Very good shine. Okay, let's yeah. Very good shine. Very bright looking, actually. Why is your hand so dusty?
I don't know, you tell me. Why is my hand so dusty? My poor skull is all dirty.
So I'm just going to clean up the edges a little bit. Let's see.
What?
Yeah, nice and shiny.
Yes.
All around. I would say the initial application is a success, and we will see how this will last.
Yes.
And we will definitely update you in 2 weeks.
2
on
weeks.
this. So I'm just going to apply some
oil.
oil. And now we're gonna do the other hand with the Amore.
Which will be part 2.
With the Magic Gel, which will be part 2, so keep watching. And the video is going to be next. That's how YouTube works. The next video, then it shows up next. No? Yeah. Alright, so these are the results.
Anyways, guys, we are complete for the right hand with the Amore gels.
Oh, that's fine. Right?
Yes, they are shiny, they are fantastic. This is part 1. We are now done. Wait for 2 weeks. We'll be back. Subscribe, check out our Patreon. Leave a comment below if you liked the video. If you didn't, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. We pay attention to that stuff.
Yes, we read everything.
And we will see you in part 2.